Shabbat Shalom u'mevorach, Bruchim habayim. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This week we're starting a brand new Sefer of Shemot, Parashat Shemot. This is a whole new chapter for Am Yisrael. The door from before, the generation of Yaakov and the Avot and the Shvatim passed away, and now we're in a whole new chapter of Am Yisrael, of Yetziat Mitzrayim. Not yet, but the whole story of Paro and the Eser Makot and everything like that. But the parasha starts off with Paro, who was very wicked, machloket. If you remembered, Yosef was a new king. He decided, because his astronomers told him that there's going to be a boy born to this Jewish family, to this Jewish nation, that's going to take the Jews out. And he decreed that every single Jewish boy has to be killed and thrown into the river. We know Moshe Rabbeinu was born. His mother Yocheved was worried, hid him for 3 months. He was born 3 months early. But after 3 months, she knew she couldn't hide him anymore. The Egyptians are going to come to see her due date, to see where her boy is, to kill the baby. So Yocheved made a basket out of tar and decided, I'm going to take my son Moshe, the little boy, and put him into the Nile and put him into the river. The Torah says Moshe's older sister Miriam Haneviyah, what did she do? She said, I have to see what's going on with my little brother, and I'm going to watch to see where he goes and what happens to him. Our Chachamim tell us that because of this act that Miriam did of watching her little brother go into the Nile and see what happens to him, she was greatly rewarded later on when we were leaving Mitzrayim. She had Sarat because she spoke Lashon Hara, and the whole nation of Am Yisrael waited 7 days for Miriam. 7 days until her Sarat was over and they continued their journey. We know the Rambam teaches us there's Yud Gimel Yikarim, 13 principles of faith, and one of them are that we have to believe that whatever we do, Hashem greatly rewards us. If we do His mitzvot and follow His commandments, we have a big reward. And if vice versa, we don't follow His commandments, there's going to be punishment. So let's see what happened over here. Miriam went and watched her little brother. What a great reward she had that we waited for her 7 days. But let me ask you, what sister wouldn't watch her little brother? This is the older sister. She has to look out for her brother. Of course, it was natural to go look and see where Moshe will end up, see what happens in the river. Even more so, if Miriam had to pay or to do extra work or to climb and to see what's happening with her little brother, she would have done it. So I understand, she gets a reward. But such a big reward that the whole nation of Am Yisrael waited 7 days for Miriam just because of this act that was natural and normal. Rabotai, we see here a phenomenal lesson. We see here HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the ways of the Torah, the ways of Hashem. That yes, we don't even realize that even if we do something small, could be so natural, so normal, what reward we get. Am Yisrael, thousands of people waited 7 days for Miriam. And on top of that, there was also the well of Miriam, that the Jews always had water in the Midbar, because Miriam watched their little brother. We have to see here, Rabotai, how grateful we have to be for HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Even the small things that we don't think is big, look how much He rewards us. Look at the story of Miriam. So think about it. If something that is so easy and so natural for me to do, like watching over my siblings, watching over my little brother, which everyone would have done, gets such a big reward, how much more so something that's a little bit difficult, going a little bit out of our comfort zone, to do a mitzvah, to do a chesed, how much more so reward are we going to get? So in life we have to realize we shouldn't be making excuses. We should try to do every mitzvah that Hashem gives us, every commandment, every chesed, whether it's natural or not. And especially if you think about it, you can never give up. Because even if it's a little bit of hardship, think how much the reward's going to be. Some people, it's hard for them to wake up in the morning. It's hard to go to minyan. Push yourself a little bit. Don't press snooze. Go out of your comfort zone. It's late at night. You're tired. You have a chavruta. You have a shiur. Go learn Torah. Because the Torah of HaKadosh Baruch Hu is so important. And we don't even know the reward we're going to get in the future to us and to our children. And this is what should be established in our families. Our children should see that no, we do what's natural to us, but sometimes we go out of our comfort zone. Sometimes we do a little extra for chesed. Someone needs a little bit of money. The biggest tzedakah you can give is when it's hard for you, not when it's easy for you. When it's harder to do a mitzvah, the reward is much greater. And we see here, we don't even know and cannot comprehend the reward that we get. So Bezat Hashem, we'll look at the small mitzvot that we do, the big mitzvot that we do. We'll try to get out of our comfort zone every day, something small, whether it's going to minyan, going to shiur, being nicer to the person next to you, being nicer to your enemy, treating other people with more respect. And Be'ezrat Hashem, Hashem's going to reward us 1,000 times more, and we're going to see the Geula very soon. Shabbat Shalom u'mevorach.